What if I told you there was a place on Earth that supports a vast array of life forms such as 30 species of whales, 1,500 species of fish, 17 species of sea snakes, 6 species of sea turtles, 215 species of birds? What if I told you it extends over 1,200 miles long and can be seen from outer space? What if I told you that human industry with the emissions of nitrogen, sulfur, CO2 threatens to destroy this place within the next 50 years? What if I told you we can save this place and the vast array of life forms attached to it? Would you feel different about this place if I told you this place was alive? This place I'm referring to is known as the Great Barrier Reef. Most of the Great Barrier Reef is underwater. It is comprised of a chain of over 2,000 reefs, not just one long chain. It is the largest biological structure on Earth. The coral contains live organisms inside called polyps. Coral polyps are tiny colonial animals that house algae in their cells and are the reef's building blocks. When the sun's rays hit the algae and they photosynthesize, each of the polyps produce calcium carbonate or limestone. As polyps attach to the reef, they secrete lime around themselves to build secure turrets that protect the living organisms. When these polyps die, they leave a limestone skeleton and it takes about 5 years to create a 1-inch thick layer of coral. As pollution attacks the ozone layer, increased exposure to ultraviolet rays lead to bleaching in corals. Bleaching is when the algae and coral cells become toxic and are expelled, turning the host animal's skeletal white. Fleshy seaweeds may then choke out the remains.
UNESCO established the Great Barrier Reef a World Heritage Area, and it is one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. This living coral structure is home to a plethora of organisms, as listed previously. Islanders attribute this special spiritual qualities. It supports 5.2 billion industry from tourism, recreation, commercial fishing, and scientific research and management. 90% is as a result of tourism. Economic studies have been made to assess the monetary contributions of the responsible use of the reef. The greatest threat to the reef is not man, but the crown of thorns starfish and the Cancer plancite. This carnivorous predator feeding on coral polyps has up to 21 venomous arms and may carry thousands of eggs per arm. According to the Australian Institute of Marine Science, 50% of coral cover has been lost since 1985 because of outbreaks of the starfish. If there were no outbreaks of the starfish, it is estimated that there would have been an increase in coral coverage. UNESCO may list this reef as endangered because of the current mining operations. The Adendi Mining Corporation from India has major coal mining rights, which are dredging up not only stirs up sediments not conducive for coral growth, its runoff may also contribute to the minerals and nutrients that cause the crown of thorns to increase in population. Indian authorities have investigated and fined this corporation for its poor environmental record. It has no comprehensive plan for mining sites, shipping routes, material disposal, as well as safety for the wildlife in the coral reef. This does not include environmental impact from accidents. The fragile ecosystem's value is irreplaceable and must be conserved at all costs. No fines can replace it.